What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trio Talk. Shit on this Saturday. Who tuned in with me out there? Like, share, comment. Yeah, man, we gonna get into the night, man. Shit, talk about some trio shit. Shit, talk about, you know what I'm saying, the food stamp effect out there. What y'all think about that? Shit, we gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, the no limit cash money versus out there. What's y'all age range with that? Who y'all got out there? Yeah, man, we just talking about it all, man. Shit, no, I don't own the music in the background before I get started out there, so that way I won't get flagged trying to take it to another platform out there. Like I say, man, like, share, comment. Who you got out there? No limit, cash money. You know what I'm saying? If you growed up in both eras out there, and you know what I'm saying, if the way the world is today, you know what I'm saying, you can give me no limit. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding no limit. Cause, you know, back then, Master P, you know, he was talking about that trap. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about snitching. He was talking about, you know what I'm saying, just making it, coming out the ghetto. Even when it come down to the pain songs out there, I think Master P, he got more pain songs out there. Everybody in his clique riding, you know what I'm saying? That actually was a time when somebody that's a CEO and he'll sign you out there and he'll give you so much money out there, basically getting you out the hood, changing your life out there. And I could say, you know, Cash Money had they run, but when it came to Hot Boys, shit, whoever else was Cash Money, you don't even know nothing about them, or they didn't make it like the Hot Boys did. And you know what I'm saying, they started their own albums after that. And I salute Juvenile out there, because Juvenile really opened the door up for everybody out there for Cash Money. And then I say Lil Wayne got hotter later out there. And I say BG, you know what I'm saying, he made the best hood music out there. I say the same thing about Turk. They made the best hood music out there. But when it come to the No Limit Camp, you know what I'm saying, besides, you know, shout out to Milska, Silk the Shocker, you know what I'm saying, Mac, Fiend, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, shit, Mia X, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Servon, you know what I'm saying, everybody rocking with that No Limit clique, Mr. Magic, you know what I'm saying, shit, P, it's some more out there, I don't forgot, you know what I'm saying, Kane and Abel, you know what I'm saying, P had some hits, and shit, only thing about No Limit, they was dropping every, you know what I'm saying, month on everybody out there. So, you know what I'm saying, they were making it more where people couldn't understand it. But see, when P brought the movie to life out there, and he brought the movie to, you know what I'm saying, the big screen out there, he was showing how dirty cops got down in New Orleans. And like I say, I think Cash Money, when, you know, when Birdman came out, he had made that song that, what's that, UNLV, when it was saying Milska, you know, that song right there kind of damaged Milska's style. But like I say, people always want to say Milska carried No Limit. Yeah, he did carry him for a long time. Shit, I think Milska had the most hits in the camp out there. But I think overall, you know what I'm saying, when we look at Mr. Character on other things, we be like, well, you know, who were doing the business and who were doing the rapping out there. And like I say, people don't give Silk the Shocker his props out there, but Silk the Shocker was trill in real life, and that camera was new to him, and he was in the room when the business was being made, and people don't realize shit, Silk was muscle out there. Even though he talk fast, even though he swag, well, he like when the hard boy out there or the hard one out the clique, shit, Silk was real with that fire in real time. So niggas go always respect this grind, respect this No Limit, respect this No Limit, you know what I'm saying, push out there. Cause like I say, Silk moved behind the scenes. He wasn't trying to be all on camera or all in the folks' face. And then, like I say, his brother was muscle enough from, you know what I'm saying, free Mr. motherfucking C Murder out there, you know what I'm saying. I guess when C Murder left and The rest of them, P was holding it down by itself from all the way from the West Coast to the South out there. I don't know if the East Coast or up north showed him some love out there, but you know, he always got it in the South, and people want to say, give him a little history and shit, cause you know, we might know Master P, cause I was hearing about how the Ice Cream Man, shout out to that nigga Yuck Mouth out there, cause Yuck Mouth first one with the Ice Cream Man, and P just took the idea and brought it to the South, and you know what I'm saying, he perfected more. But shout out to Yuck Mouth out there, that, you know, Yuck Mouth got with, you know what I'm saying, Yuck Mouth I got with Rap a Lot back in the days, but Yuck Mouth was with, you know, it was him and the Lunas out there at first, him and his partner out there, but Yuck Mouth was the first one, that Ice Cream Man, and P just took it and perfected it out there and blowed up with it out there. But when you go do the history of how P got on from Richmond to Oakland and all that, he had some hitters up that way too. And people say he was doing his thing in Richmond, California, but people gotta understand, it was the game already was going on. P just had somewhere else to take the game and elevate it, and that's what he did. He took from all the way to the Bay Area, all the way to the South. So he was able to maneuver like that. And like I say, you gotta forget, P was signing people. P was actually changing people's lives that he was signing out there. So I can salute No Limit for that. And like I say, No Limit with more gutter, more trap. Shout out to Fiend out there. Shit, more pain. You know what I'm saying? More hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta give P his props for boss shit. And like I say, I gotta get Cash Money they props too, based upon they brought some hitters to the game. But see, Cash Money, like that bling bling, it dropped around income tax time. I can remember one time, because everybody was getting, you know what I'm saying, diamonds in their mouth. Shit, everybody had that one way, but Master P, everybody was getting diamonds. Master P was trapping out. People had gold and people were trapping and all that. But the bling bling, you know what I'm saying, I think Cash Money had some hits as a whole team. Now, you put a Hot Boys album together, shit, you working with something, because everybody was listening for they artists out there. They were listening for who they liked it out there. That's when people got to gravitate to Lil Turk, Lil Wayne, BG, and Juvenile. But if you put a whole project together with the Cash Money, you gotta get Juvenile's props, because when Juvenile dropped that 400 Degrees, it opened the door up. Even want to put Jay-Z on the track on that hum. And only thing Juvenile did was brought a Louisiana slang, versatile style to the game, based upon he brought a country accent to it. And see, people gotta understand how music travels. Just like Lil Wayne blowed up in time. Shit, the best battle you would ever want to see was Mystical versus, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne out there, since Mystical was No Limit best rap at the time, and Lil Wayne supposed to be Cash Money. You got one who can out rap each other and stuff, because now Mystical been through enough trial and tribulation. Lil Wayne have too, but I could say probably exposure. I think Lil Wayne had way more exposure than, you know what I'm saying, Mystical ever will, because, you know what I'm saying, time unchanged. And if you ask people, if you ain't 30 plus, you probably ain't got no interest in No Limit and Cash Money. You might just be listening for beats. Salute Manny Fresh out there, and salute Master P too, because he had a bunch of DJs and they made a bunch of remix beats. But Manny Fresh was coming off the presser with his beats out there, and you be wondering what was the situation where they never collaborated. But like I say, them two different sides of Louisiana, so you never know when they were beefing behind the scenes out there, or wonder why they give each other props. Maybe Birdman knew he was gonna be here 20 plus years later. Same way with Master P, knew he was gonna be around 20 years later. So they able to tell their story better. Cause like I say, sometimes the best stories is the last stories. Just like I look at my story. it's one of the last stories, one of the best stories, because it's the truth, it's the pain, everything gonna go with it out there. And I just be trying to show people how Trill people get down on what to look for. Just like I said, if you was in the street back then, you more probably into more limit. You know what I'm saying? If you know listening to what's going on from the young people today, you probably get more out of No Limit now. If you got your money up and you shining out there and you out here on you boss hog in any kind of way, shit, no likely you're a Cash Money fan. Whether you want to go trap style and stunt, that's the BG music for you. Whether you want to go, you know what I'm saying, get your money up type of music, shit, you got Juvenile, you got Turk for that. Shit, you want to just, you know, skateboard or whatever, shit, you got Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, man, Lil Wayne was the beast with that Carter to me when he dropped that Millie out there, you know what I'm saying. Wayne was feeling himself, had the most hits out there. Everything he touched seemed like it turned to gold out there. So if you're a Lil Wayne fan, you know what I'm saying, at 6'7", all that, you know, Lil Wayne, he hit the game hard and shit. I think Wayne, you know what I'm saying, he can gravitate. It probably was good in his time, but now what the youngsters listen to from either from Young Boy era or Young Thug era, shit, Lil Wayne, you'll think too many rappers done came out now. Shit, I don't think Lil Wayne can compete with a Lil Baby and them or somebody now, YN Lucci or somebody that got that trap and pain and all that figured out and shit, man. But and speaking on that part of we give up the other city props. We don't give the people props in our own city. Like me, I'm Arkansas, you know what I'm saying, Arkansas hip hopster out there. Shit, man, I've been, you know what I'm saying, I ride for the culture out there. I don't care if you're Blood, Crip, G. Shit, for the culture. I don't care if you're from North Arkansas, East Arkansas, West Arkansas, South Arkansas. And like I say, man, we gotta stop thinking. Shit, I've seen a list today, I think. Shit, it's such rappers, 1,000 rappers in the city. Some of y'all need to shut up. I tell people all the time, man, never let nobody destroy your confidence out there. If you got a bag and you can support your career out there, don't let nobody stop you from getting back in the game, getting in this new game with your era of music. You feel like you hot with your era of music, get in the game. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get it for real, because if anybody made it, we'll see it with our own eyes. And like I say, man, shit, people still grinding. People need to put resources together. People need to start acting like if you know you don't like somebody, show people who the enemy is sometime. Don't be in the bushes and be the enemy. That be the problem with a lot of people. They don't be liking people, or they don't want to support people. They don't want to work for people, but they be in the bushes with the bullshit. So we got to know now on where we at when we trying to get ahead out there. Show if you working with it. Just like I say, if you want to consider yourself one of the best ones, don't leave your team out, because you might just be on the music, but your team might be behind the scenes, the one that's really making shit happen out there. Just like I say, man, you got to figure this algorithm out. From when you sleep out there, you want to be able to make money in your sleep. And salute my team out there. You know who you are out there. I ain't even got to announce you no more, man. 2026 gonna be a big year out there. And shit, man, like I say, I ain't holding back. I'm gonna put my own self in the game. Shit, man, I'm Trill out here, I'm survived out here. Just like we moving into the 11th month out there. And if you been doing good, you know what I'm saying, finish strong out there. Like I say, man, prayers to the ones that's out there still grieving, the ones that losing people out there. Much prayers to you out there. Don't go into a dark spot where you can't come out of. You know what I'm saying? Keep being yourself out there. Stay around love and support out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that, you know what I'm saying, your health right. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be getting to yourself if you still weak and you ain't got enough strength out there to where you're grieving too much. Make sure you're around people that's go be into your health out there. Like I say, prayers to the ones that's out there grieving. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is, man. We gonna talk about that too on real time out there. What's real time living out there? And like I say, we gonna go to the food stamp effect out there. because a lot of people been wondering November ain't gonna get no food stamps. But I tell you, man, it's so addicted, I'm gonna say, to get addicted to eating food stamp food to a position where people just look at the snacks and look at all that, but it's basically no taxes out there. And remind you, man, more white people get food stamps than black people. And see, we just more looking at on shit. See, people looking at the food stamp effect like, you really think America is on the part verge of hunger out there right now? Now think about this. I bet you much as they saying ain't getting the food stamp way, shit, you look on TV, you go see feed dogs all day for their hunger. You go see feed kids for their hunger. Do you see anything on there saying America, feed America, because we finna be hungry if the food stamps go off? So I advise people to put their money back in their budget and actually know that, see, that law to let you know the currency is not going to be worth nothing after a while, you know what I'm saying, because they taking all the paper away. And if they take the food stamp away, because they came with the paper coupons at first. Remember, if you've been getting food stamps long enough, you know about the paper coupons out there. Some people weren't even born, and they complain about food stamps. They ain't even realize how bad food stamps is compared to the paper coupon out there. And then they went from the paper coupon and they put them on a card. And that's the same thing that they go do to paper money. They taking all paper money and now they putting it on the card. So they trying to kill paper money right in our face. They showing you the game. They've been trying to kill it for years. They've been trying to dent currency for years. Go back to gold and silver, only things that's worth something out there, and see what's going on in America. We don't pay attention. Just y'all gotta know what tariffs is, and y'all gotta know what the budget is. Just like I say, man, shit, people be so addicted to getting food stamps. Shit, they'll live with pot bellies. You know, people with pot bellies, them type of bellies where they be looking real fat all through the month. Shit, they be eating good as hell. Well, I say from the 1st to the 10th, after the 10th, what days people get their food stuff on, the 5th and 10th, whatever day, they eat good for about 5 or 10 days straight. And then after that, they back hungry. Shit, all the meals slacking, just like when you used to go get you a pick 5, used to be enough meat in there to where you can cook 1 pack a day. Shit, they might just put a handful of them in there to where a 5 pack, shit, you might have to get a 2 pack of chicken now to go with 1 5 pack, so you ain't got but 3 packs of meat left, and it might be a half pack of hamburger meat. You know how they do it now. You don't get much as you used to get. Just like groceries went up. And see all this price gouging going on at the same time. You really think if we in a hunger area, why is all of a sudden we in a hunger area in the world thinking because November come up and food stamps and all that, they give all this food away already. They always give this food away. They always give a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, turkeys away. Shit, they always, if you go to the banks out here, they feeding everybody. Shit, they always give you a meal to where you can go cook your own turkey, your own dressing, your own greens, your own yams and everything. So much as we give away out there, what's the problem out there with the food stamps? Because if you get unaddicted and you get so addicted to buying food with food stamps and you never want to buy them with money, or you never have to buy them with money, you always buy them food stamps, you really ain't gonna know what taxes is. You ain't gonna know how taxes moving on different stuff. You know, when you got food stamps and you go buy something, shit, you ain't thinking twice about the tax. But shit, when you got motherfucking money and you gotta go spend it, you gotta think about the taxes. Just like bags of chips or bags of cookies or cereal, shit, they go up. Shit, ain't no tax on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay all that tax. Every item you get these days, you have to pay the tax on them. And see, that's the difference with food stamps. You don't have to pay no taxes. So the people that pay taxes, they be more concerned about saying the people lazy. Shit, they be worried about the people they can't get them, so they don't want nobody else to get them, but they don't understand. They might be over the line. See, I could talk for my ghetto people So the people that have lived off food stamps and lived off the system out there, based upon what they budget, what their income bringing in the town, what kind of jobs you can get that can fit your income out there. And see, people don't understand sometimes, just like when people work sometimes, shit, if they get too many hours, now they can't get no food stamps because it don't fit their income. If they work too many hours, they might lose Section 8. They might lose this. So they have to work a set amount of hours. And you got to understand, much as you trying to get SNAP out there, that's going to leave you at a poverty line out there. But if you want to do better sometime and you just have to go back to buying food with regular money out there, that's just what you have to do if you don't want to live at the poverty line, just trying to get so many hours and trying to, not get your Section 8 cut out. Because what y'all don't understand as this go by with the food stamps, they finna make it in a way to where people gonna have to sit back and budget it out, and all of a sudden now they can't get number set hours, or they can't do number set stuff because they don't want to lose their Section 8, or they don't want to lose their food stamps. This for the people out there, same way, how they used to get that welfare check away, and then they start making you get a job out there, and then you know how you live somewhere and you ain't got no income. See, people that live off Section 8, they don't have no income at first. And the better they life get, same way if they get a play-ass job and they start getting play-ass out and they start doing good, now all of a sudden you got to pay rent. Because surely if you buying shit in your house, when you get on Section 8 and they know you're on Section 8, show when you got them landlords or them people that's over the office, they watching you come up in their face, so now they want to charge you on rent. You, the people been done moved, or they don't want to renew your lease out there because they knowing that you coming up, and they them the one really snitch out when you start doing good. As long as you Section A and you need the system help out there, shit, they'll keep you as system bound out there. Y'all share out there, man. Comment out there if you got to. But what y'all think about the food stamp effect out there? It only affect the people that, ain't bought food with money, and you so used to getting them, because every 6 months I think you have to renew them out there. And shit, like I say, some people been getting food stamp for decades and shit, It probably been that way how they pay their bills. So, the street hustle with them. You know how people do to get by. I ain't gonna say they sell them or nothing like that. I said they just use whatever they can to get by with them. And that's a good source of income that can help people both ways. People can help them with money. Shit, they can help them with food out there. And see, by them doing the food stamp effect, shit, people be getting thousands of dollars food stamps sometime, and they still be hungry. You be like, God damn, you get that many food stamps and you still be hungry? Shit, some people don't even need that many, and shit, you can well show believe nigga get a whole for $200-300 with food stamps sometime. Shit, nigga, that'll hold them down for the whole month or a couple months. Some people that get them and they used to getting them shit. They, how people jackball and shit. It might be the night nigga go down there and spend about $50 to $100 for crab legs, knowing goddamn well they won't be buying it if they was on a budget. See, the problem is people that pay taxes, they watch how people get money off the government, and then all of a sudden they just jackball it. They get their nails, they get their hair done, shit. They do shit with money that they really don't need. Same way how people be hating on the people that get child support for niggas that don't take care of their kids, and then the woman got to deal with the kids full time. Niggas be worried about what the woman doing with the money. Be like, look, man, she got to deal with the baby full time. You shouldn't be caring long as way to keep getting content. Now, if the kid not getting taken care of, that's a different thing. But nigga, if your kid getting taken care of, woman jackballing, whatever she get from Section 8, from child support, any of that, she ought to let her live because she got the kid full time. It's a different when a parent got a kid full time. It's a whole different ball game, so you have to know. And like I say, man, as you get older out there, you have to know how the game go, for just knowing who pay taxes out there, and you don't want to live below the poverty line or just at the poverty line, trying to get set hours where you keep your Section 8, or trying to get set hours because you don't want to be cut off your food stamps out there, And a lot of people be complaining about that show when they missed them days where they were getting food stamps to where when they start doing better or got a job they like or something or kept a job, they realize they weren't going to be getting no food stamps no more because they make too much and be like, God damn, I done messed myself out of my food stamps now. Shit, now I got to worry about how I'm going to buy food and keep food. And see, people don't understand sometimes when you're not crippling yourself out there, you cripple yourself out the system. Shit, you'll manage better, you'll do better. Shit, just like I say, when we get food stamps, shit, that's waste day. That's time we waste food a lot. Shit, you know how sometimes people get food stamps, they want to cook all the soul food they can. And shit, they might be the only one eating it. You know what I'm saying? And if you a type person and you do a lot of cooking, and all you do is do a lot of cooking, just do a lot of cooking, but you don't like to share none of the food, all you do is rather let it throw it in the trash other than share it with people and hope people eat your cooking. And see, these days, people don't eat everybody cooking, so you gotta know who clean when they cook, and you gotta also know, shout out to the women that cook for their men, shout out to the women that burn on the stove, period, out there. Shout out to the women that can cook, period, because you know what I'm saying, everybody can't cook. And you gotta know Thanksgiving out there, that's a family tradition. So if you used to bringing something to Thanksgiving and used to cooking something, it shouldn't be hard. Shit, we all eat the same stuff out there. I don't understand how people making that tradition, which is a pagan holiday, something that we can't do together or they don't do as a family. So this should be knowing now who go bring something to the Thanksgiving dinner, because usually people just show up people's house and they're eating now. If people on the budget or people used to people getting food stamps and say, hey, what's the name go say, you know what I'm saying? They go make sure I get those over there. I make sure I get those. I ain't gonna say sell, but you know how you buy, you keep your some so you know the holidays, you know, sacrifice out there. And see, people know the events out there always be fun to do the food stamps sometimes. Shit, sometimes people make a killing that know how to cook at the clubs or at, you know what I'm saying, the events. Even if they got food trucks and shit, they still looking for food stamps too. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, just like the restaurant, they run out of shit sometime. Shit, they be looking for something they can make $1 off of too or save $1 off of. So just know, man, it's all about putting the country back in order. All the immigrants, they get more benefits than people that actually from the United States, that's in the United States. That all let you know, man, black people, we've been getting done a minute because we always on the burner for the benefits. Shit, imagine all the black people that probably don't never see a visa, probably don't never see a passport. Shit, we've been getting all this for years out here. You gotta ask yourself out there, like shit, they offered all this when they come to our country. They offers a visa, they offer benefits and shit. It's people that standing in our country and we ain't even getting no benefits at all. Shit, and you would wonder if they gave a country $40 billion over here and they worry about the House of Representatives and the Senate coming together to put it together. Shit, they saying the Republicans, they trying to pass it, but the Democrats, they sitting out there, they stopping it based upon they want a 1.5 more million dollars just to pass it. And you be like, look, man, what y'all need the 1.5 million, which Democrats might looking at it. Man, y'all just sent a whole nother country $40-50 million. How the hell we gotta get food stamps cut off when you knowing that it's all about the governors in your city and you trying to wonder it's gonna affect everybody. And like I say, even if they put it out ahead of time, they still gotta understand that they done got people used to certain hours, living on the poverty line, can't work too much to even get enough food stamps, and cut people off, they get too much, and then they'll immune you to a way of living. That's why I salute the people that still buy food with real money so they won't have that food stamp crisis. And see, people know these days, you eating out, shit, that'll break your ass. So you gonna wanna buy you some groceries. I don't care how much you eat out, shit, you gonna wanna buy you some groceries unless you lazy and you don't like to cook. shit, you gonna want to eat out all the time. And sometimes eating other people's food or eating hot foods from somebody else tastes better than yours. And some people rather eat out and eat other people's food more than theirs because shit, they don't know that shit, even though they know they can cook shit, they'd rather eat something that they know that they didn't cook and they can eat fast out there. So I salute the people that can cook and eat their own food other than eat out all the time because they don't not want to sit there and do all that work for this cooking and cleaning. That's salute everybody that understand that method of saying, hey, I be cooking all the time. Shit, might have a house full of motherfuckers. All they want to do is put the dishes in the sink or leave all the pots on the stove. You be like, look, man, shit, that's work. So I salute the people that do both of them. And salute big mamas, salute grandmas out there, anybody to cook them big dinners out there, and then they gotta do all the cleaning, they gotta do all that by themselves. They be like, God damn, I ain't doing no more cooking, because every time I do this, I gotta do all the cleaning by myself. Everybody that get food, same way, people that do all the cooking, they might have to pick all the goddamn greens, open up all the cans, you know what I'm saying, wash out all the pots, you know what I'm saying, make sure everything get done on time, keep constantly washing the stove. They ain't did shit but fed everybody, they didn't get themselves together first before they did it. And then if they dedicated to cooking all day and all night, whether it's cakes and pies and turkeys and hams and all that, shit, they do all that and don't still get no help to wash the dishes. And you be like, God damn, if anybody want to pay any thanks to any of their relatives out there, shit, help them wash them damn dishes after you get through. You know how everybody get lazy, want to go watch the game and all that shit. Now, man, shit, you finna get in this kitchen. That's why people buy paper plates, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers don't be want to wash no dishes later. But I'm talking about pots and pans and shit, the people that actually cook the food, they be want some help washing the dishes. So that's for any household out there. If you on the Thanksgiving trail this year, make sure you make your family and help them wash dishes out there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the no limit cash money versus out there who you got. You growed up in my era, shit, you gonna wanna know what I'm saying, go with no limit, you know what I'm saying? If you grow up in cash money era, you gonna want cash money. Salute Man and Fresh with the beats, you know what I'm saying? Salute all the artists over here that was rocking with cash money, rocking with no limit out there. Like I say, no limit, you know what I'm saying? It would change your lives. Shit, Master P was dropping an album every month, you know what I'm saying? So if you grow them P album, you know P was dropping an album every month. It was always something new that No Limit would drop. And I say the best album P always had a Ghetto D because he brought it. Like I say, P got some goddamn hits. P got some hits. All that break 'em out, P got some hits. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of when Pac died when P really blowed up his shit. You might remember everybody when Tupac first died. Everybody's, you know, Tupac had some songs here, songs there. I remember that song, This Is For My Homies and My Thugs, him and Scarface put together, and they put Pac at the end. Remember everybody back then, we didn't understand Machiavelli, you know, it was a story about a dude come back in time. He died and he rose back with the 7th day, 8th day theory, the Machiavelli theory out there. The man faked his death. That was the Machiavelli. That's why people don't know. Now AI taking over. They trying to make us look at the Tupac era out there. And like I say, man, I got a partner come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all meet him y'all self, man. And he got Shakur out there. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna break that Shakur word down because, you know, he a Shakur too. And he got a bank out there, and he white. So I'm gonna let y'all meet him soon and show him y'all, man. Like I say, man, I do all walks of life. I don't care if you white, black, Hispanic, Asian. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you Atheist, Buddhist, Methodist, Jehovah, Hebrew, Israelite, whether you Islam, whether you're Christian, whatever makes you a better person, I salute you out there. Like I say, man, cash money always been the shit. Shit, even though they fell off in their era, shit, as cash money got hotter, shit, Master P, they buzz start, you know what I'm saying, dying. I feel like Master P invested in Romeo out there. And like I say, Romeo ain't never been no hard rapper, but Romeo been a rapper enough to know that he was gifted. He come from his dad and making it better, so he wouldn't have to get out here and try to rap a life he ain't never lived before. That's something I don't understand. When your dad and your mamas, they do break their backs to get out the streets, to make it out the streets, and then all of a sudden, even if you want to rap, you want to contain something you ain't doing. That's why if you and your dad and your mama came and made it and you want to be a music star, shit, just know rap about some shit that's different other than trying to rap about you ain't never sold no dope, you ain't never did none of these things. Stop trying to be something you ain't. That's why a lot of people, you be wondering, yeah, they be hot at the time, but they ain't last long because they always trying to be something they ain't. They don't go back to the normal shit, to the struggle days, to the pain music out there. Even though we got enough rest in peace songs out there, but it's enough pain out there to know what them days felt like. Just like the cold days, people ain't gonna have no food to eat. Need to be some good songs made through this little era of when people be hungry and starving, what it felt like. You don't be hearing people talk about the real stuff, but you ain't gonna hear the youngsters listen for the real stuff no more. They only gonna be listening to what had them out here like on some young boy music. You don't never know what half of the artist saying no more. Even if the young people might do, but then if you ask them, do that make any sense what he said? You have to go back and figure out like, man, he make no sense what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So some people like music with a meaning, and sometimes people just like music for punchlines or I love the way he say that, or it's a new era of music. So either you go get with it or get out the way. That's the only thing I can tell people from the finish to the end out there. But like I say, if you out there, you've been getting food stamps your whole life, and you ain't used to paying with money out there, you gotta ask yourself, shit, did you cripple yourself without paying with money, or did the system cripple you, knowing no matter if you pay it with money or you pay it with food stamps, it ain't enough. It's gonna leave you hungry, cause sometimes people think. Now people gotta understand, you already gotta wait on your food stamps. So if you already done played and jackball your October food stamps off, shit, just know, shit, you should have been buying enough food for October and then turning it into November. Because like they say, they never say that we won't get the food stamps. They just didn't put no specific date on it because people get them at different times. But like I say, some people be stuck where they only can work a certain amount of hours, try to keep their SNAP, try to keep their benefits, try to keep their Section 8. Like I tell people, Section 8 designed to keep the man out the household. So a lot of ladies, they'll sell men out for the Section 8. And then when they get in the jam, they want to bring the man back. So I advise ladies, if you get Section 8 so you can maintain and make it for your kids out there, do it like they have an understanding, communicate, but don't run your man off just to try to get Section 8 and get the government to be the kid's dad when they need a real dad out here in these days of times. Because, like I said, a lot of people grow up off this Section 8. A lot of people grow up off their food stamps. And it tripped me out. I heard somebody were bragging about they love food stamps because, shit, they able to jackball, or if they got the mamas that let them get all the can and get all the chocolate and get everything they need, and then let them, you know what I'm saying, get to share with other people that probably they don't get that many snacks. And they be like, how y'all get all them snacks like that? And they ain't really knowing that these taxpayers that's funding these food stamps for everybody. So they don't know, well, you must be poor then. Why my mama don't get no food stamps? You know how you go. It's a shame when some kids be more than that and they go to somebody's house that mama jackball snacks like that with the food stamps. They be amazed because they don't get a chance to play with food like that because they mama take food serious because they have to work and pay for that with money. So they ain't finna let them jackball none of that. You know what I'm saying? But people that get food stamps think that's like it's a maze to them to jackball and eat like that, eat a bunch of snacks, eat all that knick-knack stuff. And that's the situation. They thinking it's more, but at the same time, it's actually less. Just like it's times, you know, you gotta do realistic shit. Just like I done had times where you might think people that eat out all the time, they eat more than people that know how to cook. Same way back then, back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, people might get used to eating out. They ain't never used to eating no beans, greens, and stuff like that. They get used to eating hamburgers and fast food stuff. So they mom probably ain't never ate that. They probably eat that when they were little, so they didn't get people their kids the nutrients they need, the nutritious food that we try to now, you know what I'm saying, kill obesity out there or don't get too much of it to where it be grown-ups these days don't even know how to take care of themselves or one top to take care of themselves as they was little. Now they sicker as they get old. That's why I tell you people, you know what I'm saying, don't, once you pass the age 21, you gotta learn how to take care of yourself too. That's how you get old like me and get older, that more take care of myself. I'm still gotta, you know what I'm saying, tighten up on myself out there, but I done tighten up a lot. Like I tell people, you know what I'm saying, been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? 2026, all I see is up. You know what I'm saying? Show 'em when you have been down long enough. All you see is up. Like I tell people, shit, don't set yourself up to buy no dreams. Don't set yourself up for somebody to tell you a dream. Shit, if people with you, shit, if people go get a bag with you or whatever it is, shit, make them put it in your face. Shit, because, like I say, man, people make people think they with you on the internet, but behind closed doors and real time living, shit, they ain't even with you. They don't even call you and say, and we just see as you still alive or something sometime. And like I say, everything on social media now, so shit, if somebody die, you better hope it's somebody know that can tell your relatives or put it on Facebook, as they say. But sometimes some people need to get a family respect first before you have to look on Facebook to realize or know somebody died, you know, and you ain't get no invitation or nothing. You just know that it's at this funeral home right here with no invitation, no knowledge about the families and all that. Like I say, man, we got to tighten up on burial insurance out there. We leaving every day, and it's becoming something big, and it's becoming something bigger because it's getting harder, and you think people got it together, or you think people had it together, then it's time to die. They ain't got it together, so now people got to save money and do this and do that. So I advise people, stay on some burial insurance, stay on top of your insurance out there, because you have to maintain it just like a bill. That's why we so more worried about the new iPhones. We need to keep that a minimum at some burial insurance out there. And like I say, man, support those that support you back out there. People be wanting all the business, people be wanting all the support, but they don't never do no supporting back. And people be thinking of like and share one time and support. Man, as long as your homie shares, sometimes share that shit back. You ain't gotta share it on permission. Same way I'ma tell people right now, on behalf of 99 people, I can add in a tag out there. So if I don't add you in a tag, that don't mean you don't have to not share it. You don't mean you don't have to not like it. And salute all the strangers that support me more than people I know sometimes. Because it be more people support you than strangers. And shit, and salute everybody that donate to the channel out there. I salute you out there. Shit, you just don't know out there. You know who you're out there. Shit, some people say they with you on it, but they don't do no donating. Like I say, man, I just, you know what I'm saying, do this for the culture to keep us up on hip hop. People's like, man, why you scoping? And like I say, I done did my time. I'm still grinding my time. I just grind in the back scenes now, because you never know who watching, trying to slow you down, put a chain on your leg or something, or stop or block your game out there. That's why I play chess out here, not checkers out here. And like I tell y'all, man, shit, try some new game with other people out there. Don't just try the same game all the time. Sometimes you gotta tear the whole board up and start over out there. And that's why I could tell a lot of people for 2026 out there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta tear the whole board up and start over. But like I tell us, man, shit, we living in a time now, man. We gotta come together. Shit, we gotta pay attention to that news. We gotta know what's real. We gotta know what's fake out there. And like I say, man, educate the household. Don't just go by the internet. Sit down sometime, have a discussion with your family. what's really going on, because you might think you know what's going on, but don't really know what's going on. Same way with race out there. You might think you know what's going on, but don't really know what's going on. That's why I advise people, do your own research. Show when it comes to religion, do your own research out there, so you can't let nobody tell you anything and you ain't got to take anything. And no law out there for damn sure, because people think they know law, or they only go by what somebody tell them. You know, we got a lot of smart dumb niggas out there. They act smart, but they not smart. So you gotta know, if you really want it, you'll go get it. Don't be no smart dumb nigga all your life and shit. You catch a lot of them, and like I say, man, what goes around comes around. Shit, karma go spin the block. Shit, just know that the way you treat people, you gonna want to be treated back. And like I say, man, what goes up must come down out there. But like I say, man, catch me in South Arkansas Trail Top. I got more artists coming up, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, let people live. They get money, man. That's for the town out there. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to destroy people's character. And some people can't even come to the internet. Show when people know you got money, they think you're supposed to issue it out to them or give it to them and shit. Like I say, man, shit, let people live. Don't always try to see what they got going on. They got to save everybody out there. And I tell people, if you got a family and they know you got money out there, don't let them get sucked in this internet about people's opinions on why everybody ain't blessed like the next, or why he ain't took care of this person, or why he ain't took care of that person. Sometimes you just got to sit back and let the world be the world. But see, that's what it be sometimes. Just like I say, man, this food stamp affect our hurl. I just hope people don't have to start stealing and getting new charges. You don't have to steal no food unless your ass hungry. See, you don't know if it's going to create more problems or it's going to solve more problems. But like I say, man, it's basically a restart to cut off the immigrants that's getting more benefits than people that's actually in the U.S. So I advise people to take a good look at what's going on. Go do more research out there. Shit, even if you got to talk to your caseworker, see this a way that you can get out of the poverty line. Same way people probably want more hours for Christmas and all these other days, or probably want to just do better and thinking if they do better, because you know sometimes you can do better, you lose all your benefits, and then all of a sudden you can't get them no more when you start doing better, because if you hit a fall again, you be like, damn, I got my benefits cut off, they ain't gonna give them to me the same no more. What I'm gonna do now? What I'm gonna do? So I advise people out there, you know what I'm saying, get a better sense of what's going on. Go get some research. And if you used to buy food with money, shit, it shouldn't affect you out there. Like I say, everybody get used to buying food with no taxes out there. But like I say, get your kids used to the real world. Let them know that, hey, everything these days you got to buy with money, and know the taxes too. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say everything you buy don't come with taxes. But damn, these days, you don't know what taxed out. Just like you used to go in the store and get a quarter bag of chips, shit, a 50-cent pickle, shit, $1 this, $1 that, shit, everything more than $1 now. Shit, you might catch some shit $1, you might catch some stuff. I don't even think nothing good 50 cents no more, other than a bag of chips. You don't even think you can get a bag of nail later. You can get a pack of nail later, be nothing but a dime, 15 cents. Then you go in the store, they about 35, 40 cents. You like, damn. I mean, I ain't pay but a quarter. They used to be a quarter. They went from a quarter to 40 cents. You'd be like, man, what kind of shit is this? Is they price gouging, or are they just the economy different? And it's a damn shame on how they still be taxing or going up on the rent, or going up on this, and they knowing that the economy messed up. People still try to squeeze an extra dollar out of you, and you be like, look, man, it ain't guaranteed that this world and this government system is going to give me the system I need, or the jobs going to give me the hours I need. Because, you know, sometimes when jobs catch up and this and that ain't selling, shit, they start laying people off for no reason. Now you got to start back over, or you got to lose something just because you didn't get a chance to sit back and say, dang, man, let me get used to doing good above the poverty line if I'm accept not getting off my SNAP, or not getting off this, or not getting off Section 8. Don't let me take a loss and then now I gotta start over. Go get my Section A again. Go apply for food stamps again. See, white folks will have us always beat. It's because they get food stamp more than black people. I just want to let people know that they get more SNAP benefits than black people. You can go check it, you can go research and everything. I ain't using a race thing, I'm using a fact thing. And like I tell people, know your cities, know your states. Shit, Arkansas, from Louisiana, Texas, and all that. Everything affected different. Same way homeless different. Same way the help different. Same way the help be different in the city and in the country. You can get different help in the city than you can get in the country. You can get different help in the country that you can get in the city. But like I say, some people try to live in the city with a country mindset. Sometimes you gotta let that country mindset go and get what's going on in the city so you won't be left behind or be thinking behind out there. And some people that be in the country, they be with a city mindset. So here, they only be thinking about what's going on in the country, but you gotta get what's going on in the country. Same way with the city council. What's happening in your courtroom out there? What's happening in your city out there, from your taxes out there, from making sure people getting their drainage and shit fixed out there, and them gas lines out there, because they turning everything electric out there. And salute Greg Williams out there, Jr. out there. Salute his team out there for bringing, you know what I'm saying, more business around in the city out there, that bringing some color in it anyway, because, you know what I'm saying, you got to wonder how you go. This is one thing about business. You always got to want to know how you go attract new customers and new people to your city and new people to fund. Because, you know, sometimes people be trying to see how long something go last before they get involved in something. And that's just like this podcast shit. Nigga be wondering how long was I go last. Like, man, I'll forever last, because I always got conversation for your ass. It's like I tell people, it's always trill talk. I just ramble all here, ramble all there. And salute the people that done came on. You know what I'm saying? Salute all that, man. But like I say, man, we're going to go to part 2 out there tonight. Like, share, comment. Like I say, man, who you got? No limit. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money. Shit, my choice, No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Salute both of them, really. But my choice, No Limit, because I grew up in the No Limit era. I more love P-Pain music, love his trap music. Shit, Ghetto D. If you want to ever know how to cook a key, go listen to Ghetto D. But Master P always had hits. You know what I'm saying? I always have the best collaborations with people. And hey, he done been and he done did it. You know what I'm saying? And he was changing people's lives. No matter if who music sound better, I look at who grind was more wise and stronger. And shit, that's the last I heard. And like I say, I salute both of them out there. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, salute Master P for damn show, though. You know what I'm saying? I wish Miska would be at her up, but you know what I'm saying? If you've been kissing with Miska, you know what I'm saying? You'll know what's going on with him and shit. So I'm just letting people know, man. Salute everybody that tuned in out there. Salute my cuz. I see you, Mark. I see you, homie. What's up, Alicia? I see you. What's up, Sam D. Miller? I see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brittany? I see you. You know what I'm saying? I just had to up people, give them, you know what I'm saying, trill game out there. What be going on in the world. Catch me out. Like, share, man. Go check out some of the videos. I'm going to tell people. My channel used to be bigger. When they flag you on YouTube over there, you lose your channel, but you still had your content. So go over there and subscribe my channel over there. Shit, I done won 12 million over here on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never paid for no subscriptions or nothing. So everything I'm doing is organic. I done won like 3 million over there. You can go check on TikTok too, on posts and stuff. So my algorithm up on Instagram, Facebook. I done went viral here plenty of time. So I just want to let people know, when your algorithm up, it can be from videos, it can be from pictures sharing, it can be for all that. But when your monetization in here and you break the algorithm, don't go change that shit, because you ain't gonna be able to post no more than what you used to post in your show. You go get flagged for damn show. It's free game for people. Once you break the algorithm, once you go viral on some shit, you already monetized. They just might don't give you no credit for that content you put on there. But when you break the algorithm, don't try to go under that monetized content, because now you can't post everything. And now you're trying to post something to go viral again. And shit, people gotta understand, they mess with their own monetization when they break the algorithm. See, this for free game for people. They steady try to still think they'll get more money, just like I know a lot of people get more money from pictures than videos out there or shorts out there. You just gotta know, man, once you break the algorithm, don't try to get back on it. Keep trying to break it. You ain't gonna get no money for every content. Sometimes you gotta boost your own algorithm. Go post some stuff that you know they go flag, and just make sure it go up. Keep going up and down like that. Other than trying to get on that monetization for extra few bucks and shit. Shit, I don't care. I salute the little change, because anything better than nothing. But don't go and doing different stuff and going out your character trying to get this little old checks and monetization. Like I say, you have to be active. You don't have to be active every day. Just get your active team every day. Somebody to do it. I do it. I got an active team. I be more active team. I be my own player. I play all positions right now. That's what trail niggas do. They play all positions. So with my team, I bring them to the forefront with me. You'll see me fall to the back, but it still be South Arkansas Trio Talk. They'll just have their own segment where they come on for about 15, 20 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever they got, they want to bring to the table, the South Arkansas Trio Talk. But this part of them, same way you look at the underground radio over there. Shit, man, we expanding. We already expanding. We just trying to see, is it worth keep it going? And like I said, I bring real life conversation. I'm starting sitting down. I got some interviews I'm finna shock you. I'm just gonna hit you with them. I ain't gonna put no name. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, promote them, because you know how people is. Or they might some come up and then they can't do it right then. So when they ready, I just hit you with them. But man, I'm gonna do part 2 tonight, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go watch the verses in a minute. You know, I want to get my boogie on and I want to get my chill on out there. And like I say, man, y'all be careful out there with that betting and stuff, because they say they cheating out there and they saying they ain't paying people. So people, stay on your game when it come to that. Know if they paying people out there. Don't get with these false people that don't want to pay you and you betting and you putting all your money. It wasn't no problem to get your money, but when it's time to get paid, they give you hella problems. But man, this South Arkansas Trio Talk. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Go research, like, share. I just have to keep people up on game. Like I say, man, it's 86. I got 13 more. I told people I'm gonna stop the goal at 200 and we gonna switch it up. But more you'll get from me is Trio Talk. Salute everybody that like, share the reels out there. Like I say, man, I'm real creative. Shit, I'm getting into movie directing more. I know I can do some movies now. I know I can do some videos. I show people everything I know how to do. So if you want to do business and you want to share your content or you want to remix your content, that's the last time I tell people, you want your content remix, holler at me. If you don't, hey, I'm good. You know, you keep seeing, I keep putting it in your face every day. Like I say, man, salute all my people that touch down, man. We gotta learn how to reach one, teach one, and stay out that jailhouse, because that's what it is out there, man. Shit, you done been going enough, man. Some shit you gotta give up and you gotta keep pushing without it, man. And it's the people, places, and things sometimes. You might think people that you know sometimes is still on your level, but you don't recognize the conversation, the thoughts of sometimes we outgrow each other. It don't mean we don't love each other. Sometimes you gotta love people from a distance to keep the peace out there. But man, it's South Arkansas Trio Talk. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Check me on part 2 out there. 1.